Hours before the Thanksgiving holiday means plenty of activity in the skies. The TSA is expecting to screen 2.9 million flyers today. Our Matthew Torres has been at Reagan National Airport all day with a look at the record-breaking holiday travel rush. And Matthew, how are things going right now? Are folks getting to their destinations on time?
Hey Larry, for the most part, it seems to be that way today. Now here, the flow of traffic has been steady, but at this hour, we're seeing it slowly starting to pick back up. Again, something that we normally expect at this hour. This season is going to be a pretty interesting one. This is the first Thanksgiving since the U.S. Department of Transportation passed those new regulations on when and how airlines are supposed to give refunds. Certainly good news for passengers who may be caught in major delays or cancellations. Now, I did just look at the big board inside. So far, there are about a dozen delays, more so going to Newark Airport, where earlier today the FAA issued a ground delay because of staffing issues. Let's talk about those new rules, though. Passengers must receive automatic refunds if the airline cancels a flight, no matter the reason, and you are not rebooked on a new flight or you do not accept that rebooking. Another reason is if your flight is significantly changed and you do not accept the new itinerary. So what's considered a significant change? A domestic flight being delayed by more than 3 hours, an international flight delayed by more than 6 hours. There are changes to the origin or destination airport. There's an increase in connections. You've been downgraded to a lower class of services and less accessible connection for passengers with disabilities.
I think that's great for passengers. You feel like you're getting something back. You feel like you're being taken care of. Your concerns are being heard. I think that's an excellent thing to do for customers to really make them feel valued. I do think it'll be important to try to stick to the itinerary as much as possible, but those things do happen.
Now, you're also entitled to a refund for extra services such as in-flight Wi-Fi and seat selection if you paid that. And of course, the airline does not provide those services. And also keep in mind that according to the Department of Transportation, that these refunds must be automatic, must be prompt, meaning they're at the counter in full and paid in cash or whatever payment you used to pay for this flight. Now, you might be wondering, what about your bags? We certainly have seen issues of luggage concerns within the past year and a half, especially here at the airport. We'll talk more about that coming up in the next hour. Larry?
All right. And of course, if you're getting ready to leave momentarily, please get to the airport as early as you can so that you can make your flight on time. Matthew Torres reporting live for us. Matthew, thank you so much. To the rails right now, where Amtrak says that it's ready to handle the surge in travelers. Thanksgiving is the busiest time of the year for America's national railroad. Amtrak is adding cars to trains and increasing staffing at stations. Last year, Amtrak carried more than 1 million passengers during the Thanksgiving travel period. That includes nearly 150,000 people boarding or exiting at Washington Union Station. This year, Amtrak says that it expects things to be even busier.
We have definitely added more frequency to our Northeast corridor. We've added more cars on our Northeast regional trains. And another thing that's special at Washington Union Station is that we have a brand new temporary ticketed waiting area to be able to service guests so they can have a comfortable place to sit as they wait for their trains. And we have more ambassadors in our system as well this year.
That new temporary waiting area is located near the main ticket counter. You'll need a ticket in order to get in. Washington Union Station is the second busiest station in Amtrak's network.